Paul Hart. That is just ridiculous.
What's ridiculous?
Rock and roll, a song about a rock and roll song about rock and roll.
That's sort of self-repetitive.
Yeah.
Is that anything like the Department of Redundancy department?
That's like a pizza-flavored pizza.
That's like Jimmy Two Times in Goodfellas. I'm going to go get the papers.
Jimmy.
Get the papers.
What flavor? Pizza-flavored pizza.
Oh, Jimmy. I need that sound effect.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Al, you had your fill of sound effects the last couple of weeks when I took off when Al was here.
I did, too. I did. That was fun.
God, man, he's worse than Stoli is.
He is the master of the sound effects.
Comedian Paul Hart joins us here in the Bastard Den. Paul, how you been, man?
Good. Glad to be here. How are you guys?
Doing well. I remember the first time we had you booked. You were the.
I love this story.
Yeah. What was it? We booked Paul and
we booked him and Rick Yost.
Oh yeah,
but we only had Rick's name on the calendar.
Right.
And then Paul shows up.
Right.
And we're calling him. No, it's the other way around.
It was the other way around.
It was the other way around. Yeah. Rick shows up and we're like, "Hey, Paul." and I think at that time. I think maybe we'd seen you and Rick at the comedy club one time. And that night we must have seen 50 different people. And so everybody's fresh in our mind. Yeah, we were drunk. So, it's, the chances of us forgetting a name to begin with were high. And then, you walk in, the calendar says Rick, and we're like, oh, other way around. Rick walks in, we see Paul on the calendar, and we're like, hey, Paul, how you doing? And he didn't say anything. He just kind of lets it go. And I'm looking at him going, I think maybe that's not Paul Hart.
What happened here?
Somehow he just subbed in for me because I completely forgot.
Well, he did you well.
Yeah.
He wanted to. He in retrospect, he was telling us he should have just went with it and assumed your identity, basically stealing your identity.
That could have been really bad though.
Yeah, just think of the things he would have said.
There's laws against that,
Yeah.
Are you watching the World Series, man? Are you a big baseball fan, or?
A little bit. I've watched a few games here and there. Just watched the game last night. So Texas won.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make you happy to see the Cardinals lose after they beat the Brewers?
Kind of, but it's good to see the team that beat the Brewers win. So it kind of means that the Brewers were.
At least they lost to the best team.
Yeah, exactly,
Sure.
exactly. But I do watch a lot of football too.
Yeah.
And I sort of. When it comes to what I watch, it's usually more football, and it goes the same for when I'm trying to talk about how far I got with a chick, basically.
How's that tie in now?
Well, it's like, someone's like, "Oh, dude, I got the first base with my girlfriend or my date last weekend," and I think they should use something that has a little bit more units, so then I could have something to brag about. Like, hey, I got to the 5-yard line last weekend. Got my titties sucked.
I think that's a good idea because you could really, there's a lot more increments that way. You've got 100 yards, even if you just go by the major ones, you've got 20 of those.
Well, let's go through it.
Four.
So I don't always get the first base.
So, Paul, a first down is what?
A first down, I guess it would depend on where you are. If you're like on the 10-yard line, that might be like, maybe she quickly grabbed your junk.
Yeah, right. You still got 3 downs left to score a touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh no, you got 3 more downs to get the first down.
Oh,
touchdown can happen anytime.
There you go.
Just as long as you don't get a safety.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, that's getting sacked in the end zone.
Yeah.
That's bad.
You don't want to be sacked by your girlfriend. You want to be the one who's sacking usually.
hey, Jim from the game over the weekend. I can't think of the guy's name, but the guy from the Vikings.
Yeah.
Should he have been credited with a sack when he kicked the dude in the groin?
No. Oh yeah, you're right.
Credited with a sack. Anybody? Come on, follow me. You're the comedian. I'm not funny. See, this is what happens. So Paul. In lots of places, especially I know I played baseball growing up, and I know in Florida, I know in Texas, in states like Tennessee, baseball is it's like a religion to those people.
Yeah.
Are you a religious guy at all? Not that we care, just it's curious.
I'm familiar with it. I think about it sometimes. I think about Adam and Eve, and God created Adam. And then later created Eve, but what did Adam do until Eve was created? It's like, what did he have sex with, basically? like, what did he do with his time? He's just like chilling for a couple weeks, trying to figure out, what his penis is for.
Ooh, what's this?
He's like, oh, hey, what are those llamas doing over there?
Don't they spit?
I guess you answered that one.
I think
man.
that's
Wow.
camels, Jim.
No, llamas spit, dude.
He had to experiment, for a little while, jellyfish.
Porcupines.
Things like that, get the shocker. The porcupine, I don't even know. That'd be a disaster.
And just needle you.
They're pretty prickly.
I saw an interesting post on Facebook the other day about why the hell do Adam and Eve have belly buttons? Think about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Why does anyone have belly buttons?
It was nutrition for me when I was in the womb.
Right, okay.
Hey, dude, you don't eat your belly button.
Oh, you're right.
Maybe you did, but that explains a lot about you, too.
It's just your center of gravity.
Yeah, that's
There
it.
you go.
If you didn't have a belly button, you'd be floating.
It's your equator, man. So, Paul, what's up for Halloween this year?
Well, last year I went as Spider-Man, and I think I'm going to change it up this year, and I'm going to go as a dude that's trying to get laid.
Nice. Nice.
What does that guy look like? 'Cause I feel
Not like Spider-Man, because...
Actually, sitting here, I could see you as a Spider-Man. Now that you said
Okay.
that, I could totally see you as Spider-Man, maybe.
Yeah, last year I made a mistake, and I was like wearing my tennis shoes and my Spider-Man outfit. Didn't quite work out, so this year, going all out with the dude trying to get laid.
So you're gonna have the turquoise bell bottoms and the white
Nice.
belt and get some chest hair.
Actually,
showing.
one year I was Pimpinstein,
Nice.
which worked out pretty well.
Were you guy that got laid that night?
No.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up.
Did you at least get to a first down?
I like the 1 yard line.
1 yard line? Okay.
Not quite sacked, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the
you,
punt.
so you got to look at her.
Yeah.
I
hit the
just
punt.
kind of whipped it out for a second. A couple chicks saw it, which,
So that's the 1 yard line.
pretty much.
And then if they laugh, that's like a safety.
Well, it's like,
A field goal, maybe?
Maybe a replay of downs. I don't know.
what is a field goal? I mean, obviously a touchdown, woo! But what's a field goal?
Well, I think a field goal's got to be a blowjob, right?
Hand job.
Yeah.
A little less satisfying.
Around the world.
Rusty trombone. Okay, let's not get into that.
Oh, here we go. There we go.
The Dutch rudder. Come on, guys.
Well,
Paul,
we'll take a field goal. We need the points.
I'll take a field goal any day. Every week. What's coming up in your calendar, man? You doing some open mics? I know you do that quite a bit.
Yeah, I do the open mic every week. Actually, December 1st at the Comedy Club, the open mic's doing a special contest, and they've paired us up. We're already paired up, and it'll be this 5-minute sketch routine with a partner. And I guess the winner, they didn't really say what the prizes were, but they said it was a contest. So that's coming up December, or the first week of December on that Wednesday.
Okay. And who are you paired up with?
Charlie Willick.
Oh, nice. I just got done talking to Charlie. We're going to have him on the show, too.
Oh, cool. We
Yeah.
just started talking about what we're going to do. It's a secret, so...
Okay.
So what is it then?
The secret is we haven't decided yet, but
Nice.
Well, now your secret's out.
Got to work on your offense plays to get through the defense, right?
defense is pretty key, and they
Right.
help you win the game. So.
But probably not with Charlie. Paul doesn't strike me as that kind of guy.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
He's calling a timeout on that play.
Any you said off the air, no scheduled showcases or
Yeah,
anything like that?
I've been doing the open mic, and I do pretty much, do showcase every few months, and I post it on my website, paulscomedy.com. So also on my Facebook, I usually post it on there too. So you can look me up, Paul Hart, on Facebook.
We'll get those links posted in the chat room, too.
Cool.
Paul, out of all your jokes, what's your favorite one, man? What's the one you can't wait to do?
Oh, it has to be probably the one I end on mostly is probably pussy pie.
Okay.
Let's have it.
It's I don't understand why they call getting pussy getting pie, But I guess it makes sense seeing though it happens late at night when you're drunk at Perkins. That's my ender usually. So.
I like that, man.
Right, you just saw my whole show, or you heard my whole show.
It's comedy gold.
5 seconds.
Comedian Paul Hart, thanks for coming in today, man. We really
appreciate it. Thanks for having me.